Gigi.
And I'm Mal. And we are so excited to be worshiping with you this morning. Before we get started, we want to have our call to worship where God is calling us to worship Him and inviting us into that worship. And this morning we have our friend Stacy Croft to do our call to worship.
Hey everybody, hope y'all are doing well. My name is Stacy Croft. I'm the pastor at our Music Row location of Christ Presbyterian Church. And I get to work with Jordan all the time. So all of y'all know her probably a lot better than you know me, and I'm really excited that I get to work with her too and be with her. Hey, today we have our call to worship, and the call to worship really isn't us calling God, it's actually God calling us to worship and for us to respond to Him and who He is. And today our call to worship is from the Psalms, and I'm reading from a book called Psalms for Young Children. And I actually get to read from my favorite psalm, Psalm 32. And here's what it says. When I do something wrong, I tell you about it, God. And when you forgive me, I feel calm again. Praise be to God. Let's worship together.
Okay, friends, we are going to get started with our catechism question, and today we're doing question 21 and 22. So last week we talked about a redeemer, so we're going to ask the question this week. What sort of redeemer, we're going to do our redeemer sign, is needed to bring us back to God? And you know that motion, so we're going to learn some new motions. For the answer, it's going to be one who is truly, we're going to point to our lips and point out. Human, we're going to take our two fingers and point on our shoulders and our hips. Truly human. And also, truly God. Okay, let's do it.
What sort of redeemer is needed to bring us back to God? One who is truly human and also truly God. What sort of redeemer is needed to bring us back to God? One who is truly human and also truly God.
Alright, ready to move on to the second one?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to do question number 22, and it's going to come from our answer. So we said, what sort of redeemer is needed to bring us back to God? One who is truly human. So then we ask the question, why must the redeemer be truly human? And then the answer is going to say that in human nature, he might on our behalf perfectly obey the whole law and suffer the punishment for human sin. And this redeemer we're talking about is Jesus. So let's go ahead and sing the song.
Why must the Redeemer be truly human, that in human nature he might on our behalf perfectly obey the whole law and suffer the punishment for human sin? Why must the Redeemer be truly human, that in human nature he might on our behalf perfectly obey the whole law and suffer the punishment for human sin?
Good job, you guys.
That was so great. I just think y'all do the catechism so well.
So good. Friends, we've had so much fun doing the memory verse with you, and we love doing Psalm 119, 105 together, but this week we are going to start a new memory verse.
I'm so excited because it's out of Galatians and it talks about the fruit of the Spirit, Tyler.
I love the fruit, Miss Gigi. Pineapples, grapes, strawberries.
I'm
No.
so sorry. Not that kind of fruit. No, this is the fruit of the Spirit, which is God's Spirit within us and how we treat other people. Should we try to do it? And first we're going to say the address where it lives in the Bible. So let's start, okay?
Let's start. Galatians 5, 22 and 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law.
Galatians 5:22 and 23. Tyler, can you tell us about that first one? What does it mean to love?
To love means that you're patient and you're kind, and you might even share a snack with your brother or your sister or your friend when really you want to eat it yourself.
That is love. Should we try it one more time? Okay,
Let's do
I think y'all are going to get it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Galatians 5:22 and 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Galatians 5:22, 23. Amazing!
So
Great
fun.
job!
Hey friends, it's time for worship with our songs and motions. And the first song we're going to sing is called Fear Not. So we're going to do Fear Not, and then we're going to use the motion we learned for Redeemer, which you make those R's, for I have redeemed you. Okay? Are you guys ready? Let's go.
Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I've called you by name, you are mine. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I've called you by name, you are mine. If you're scared of the dark, I'll be your guide and light. If the floodwaters come, they won't wash you aside. If you're caught in a storm, I'm a safe place to hide. Don't be afraid, I am with you. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I've called you by name, you are mine. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I've called you by name, you are mine. And if you need a friend, oh, I won't let you down. If you feel the earth shaking, I'm your solid ground. If you're feeling alone and like no one's around, don't be afraid, I am with you. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I've called you by name, you are mine. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I've called you by name, you are mine. Don't you forget that I made you. Don't believe that you're not enough. I'll never leave or forsake you. Try to remember my love. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I've called you by name, you are mine. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I've called you by name, you are mine. I have called you by name, you are mine. I have called you by name, you are mine.
You guys, awesome job.
Oh, that was so great. I love that song. That was so fun.
So good. Our next song is about how our God is a great big God. We're so excited to sing and dance with
And
you.
they did it last week, so I bet they know those motions.
I bet they do.
Okay, you guys, let's get ready.
Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. He is
that was so much fun. Okay, let's do our last song together. We're going to talk about how Jesus is alive. Let's do it together.
Who died, became alive again, who came to rescue you and win, who came to make all things brand new, who did it all for love of you, who did it all for love of you. So sing and dance and leap and run, his name is Jesus, little one. Sing and dance and leap and run, his name is Jesus, little one. Who died, became alive again, who came to rescue you and win, who came to make all things brand new, who did it all for love of you, who did this all for love of you. So sing and dance and leap and run, his name is Jesus, little one. Sing and dance and leap and run, his name is Jesus, little one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So sing and dance and leap and run, his name is Jesus, little one. Sing and dance and leap and run, his name is Jesus, little one. His name is Jesus, little one. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh,
Good job,
Oh, that was so much fun. Don't you love Kids Ministry team? They're amazing, and you all are amazing. Our time is about done this morning, so we're going to finish up with a benediction from Psalms for Young Children. You know that a benediction is God's good word and blessing over you. So you can put out your hands even at home and receive the blessing. God, you know me so well. You always know what I'm thinking and feeling. You know what I'm going to say before I say it. Even in the night you can see me. You know my secrets. You know my fears. I praise you for making me who I am. And that's from Psalm 139. Bye, friends. We'll see you soon.